Hello, this is the Council on Independent Fundamental Bible Doctrine. I am doing my next video in the Amazing Word series. This one is titled The Earth. In this one, we're looking at certain scientific facts regarding the Earth that science learned about in the modern era, but the Bible already made comments about thousands of years before science figured it out. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Let's get the first one. Isaiah 40:22. It is he who setteth upon the circle of the earth. Okay, so this was written about 800 BC, about 2,300 years before Chris Columbus theorized that the world was round. Okay, most people even in his day thought it was flat. The Bible knew better 2,300 years before science caught up to the Bible. This is further displayed in Luke 17:34 through 36, when it talks about the moment Jesus comes back to earth. I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed. One shall be taken, and the other left. Two women shall be grinding in the mill. One shall be taken, and the other left. Two men shall be in the field. One shall be taken, and the other left. So at the moment of his coming, some will be asleep in the night, and some will be working in the fields, which you do in the daytime. All at the same moment. So this shows a perfect understanding that the earth is round, and that while it is night on one side, it is day on the other. Not to mention, it calls it the circle of the earth. Okay, these verses written about 1,400 years prior to science catching up to the Bible. The Bible just so happens to state the science right again and again and again, thousands of years before science catches up. Isaiah 40:22, who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain, and spreadeth them out like a tent to dwell in. This again points to the cosmological constant discovered by science in the early 1900s, that the universe is expanding. Distant galaxies are moving further away from us. There are several other verses that state that God is stretching the heavens. Job 9:8, Psalms 142, Isaiah 42:5, and Jeremiah 10:12. All these verses state that the heavens are stretching. Again, science did not know this for thousands of years later. So again, the Bible just happens to be right. And it just happens to state science correctly. That there's no way they could have known. Genesis 2:7, and the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. And man became a living soul. Genesis 3:19 also states we were made from the dust of the ground. This written almost 4 millennia before science catches up and determines that we are around 28 base and trace elements that make up the human body, most of which can be found in soil. The Bible said it 4,000 years prior to science catching up. It just so happens that the Bible is right again. So there's some more. I'll put this one on, and I'll put up some